Hello. So today I want to talk to you about acne, and specifically, is it possible that your acne is being caused by what you're eating? So, acne is a skin condition that really happens when your hair follicles, they kind of just get clogged with oil and dead skin. And this clogging is going to result in the blackheads, the whiteheads, the pimples uh, that you can often see. The important thing is that this can really affect any age group and any gender. So, acne is the eighth most common skin issue globally. It affects about 10% of the world's population, and it can really scar your skin and does cause emotional distress. So, this is something that is important that we work to address. So, first, let's talk about some of the causes of acne. So, acne really is a result of many factors. It's an excessive oil or the sebum production. It's a proliferation of acne-causing bacteria. It's the clogging of the hair follicles by this excess oil and dead skin, and then the inflammation and excessive keratin production. So that's kind of the four kind of main factors that affect acne. So what are the triggers that factor into acne? Well, there's various things that can trigger acne or worsen the acne. That includes hormonal changes. So your body's going to produce more androgen during puberty, which causes your sebaceous glands to enlarge and produce more sebum. And this increased sebum production can result in acne. There's other hormonal changes, for instance, during your menstrual cycle, in polycystic ovarian syndrome, uh, or in increased levels of insulin. These can all cause you to have worsening or breakthrough acne. Certain medications can also cause acne to worsen or break out, such as steroids. Stress. Stress itself does not give you acne, but it can aggravate any existing acne. There are certain products, certain makeups, hair products, cosmetics can cause acne. Environmental pollutions and really excessive sun exposure. Interestingly, insufficient sleep can cause acne or worsening acne. Smoking also affects acne. And then diet. In fact, there's many studies that show that certain foods may make your acne worse. So how does diet affect your acne? Well, the link between diet and acne is really controversial, but there are recent developments that show that diet can play a significant role in acne. Many years of studies and clinical trials show that your diet plays a role in acne and in its severity. So, for instance, certain foods can promote inflammation throughout your body, which then can trigger acne. Furthermore, some foods like sugar-rich foods can affect your hormone level and really can worsen acne. So, some of the foods that can trigger acne breakouts really include a diet that's based in high glycemic index foods, certain dairy products like cow's milk, excessive consumption of fat-rich foods, and then insufficient consumption of fresh fruits and vegetables, and then chocolate. So let's talk first about high glycemic index foods and beverages. So these foods, they really cause an increase in your blood sugar level within a short period of time. This quick spike in insulin or a quick spike in the blood sugar really causes an inflammatory response throughout your body, and this is going to trigger your body to make more sebum. It also triggers a hormonal response, which causes your body to secrete more insulin. And this trio can lead to the acne breakouts or worsening acne. So some examples of high glycemic index foods and beverages are fast foods like burgers and fries, the refined carbohydrates like white bread, cereal, white rice, sugary beverage drinks like soda and milkshake, flour-based desserts like cake and cookies. There was a survey that found an association between acne and high consumption of sugar and fat-rich foods, and really compared with people without a history of acne. People with current acne were more than twice as likely to drink at least 5 servings of high sugar drinks the previous day. They were also 8 times more likely to consume fatty and sugary meals the day before. Now, cow's milk and other dairy products, how do they play a part in this? Well, uh, though cow's milk is a low glycemic beverage, are some studies that suggest it may be associated with higher acne breakouts. These studies also link the type of cow milk, skim, whole fat, or low fat to acne. So really it's the milk itself. So one study showed that people who drank more than 2 glasses of skim milk daily had a 44% higher chance of developing acne. Now, it's not totally clear why cow's milk may trigger or worsen acne breakouts, but researchers suggest that really high milk consumption causes an increase in your insulin level. This in turn increases your skin cell production, inhibits skin cell death, and promotes inflammation. And it's this inflammation and excessive skin cells then clog the pores and trigger the development of acne. So cow's milk also contains hormones like estrogen, progesterone, and even possibly some testosterone. And these hormones can all exacerbate the natural hormones and ultimately it really increase the chances of acne breakouts. Another dietary thing is whey protein. And this is really a popular dietary supplement that's really rich in 2 amino acids, leucine and glutamine. These amino acids increase the growth and division of your skin cells, which can encourage acne formation. These amino acids also stimulate the body to produce more insulin, and unfortunately, high insulin levels has been linked to acne development. So many studies have suggested a link between the consumption of whey proteins and acne in male athletes. There was another study that found a direct correlation between acne severity and the frequency of whey protein. Another dietary thing to consider is foods that are rich in omega-6 fatty acids. So diets containing large amounts of omega-6 fatty acids have been linked to higher levels of inflammation and worsening acne. This may be because of the resulting imbalance of omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids, which can push your body into an inflammatory state. Now, on the bright side, simultaneously increasing your omega-3 fatty acids consumption can help reduce this inflammation, and it's really been found to help reduce acne severity. But chocolate is often labeled as acne, so obviously we should talk about that. So as far back as the early 19th century, chocolate has been suspected in triggering acne. There's many informal surveys that found a link between chocolate consumption and high risk of acne. There was a recent study in acne-prone male subjects that showed that people who consume 25 grams of 99% dark chocolate daily have more acne breakouts. There's another study found significantly more acne breakouts in people given 100% cocoa powder capsules daily compared to those that were on a placebo. Now, the reason for these increased breakouts really is unclear, but one study really found that chocolate can increase your immune system's response, how your immune system reacts to the acne-causing bacteria, which then results in more inflammation than usual. So chocolate does have a role in acne. Foods that you may be sensitive to also have an impact in acne. So it really, there's the theory that inflammation or inflammatory disease is the root of all acne. And this is supported by the fact that some anti-inflammatory drugs are effective in treating severe acne. It is also supported in the fact that people with acne have higher blood levels of these inflammatory molecules. So food can contribute to this inflammation through food sensitivity. These sensitivities happen when your immune system mistakes certain foods as a threat and proceeds to attack them. This increases your blood level of inflammatory molecules, which may then aggravate your acne. Acne can be triggered or worsened by different kinds of foods, and each person also has their unique triggers. And therefore, you really should kind of try to track your diet and note if any food seems to trigger or worsen your acne. If so, stay off that suspected food for a while and really just see what happens if you avoid that food. You can also obviously work with a dietitian or a nutritionist to help figure out your food triggers. In addition, there is food sensitivity testing, which can help you identify what foods can trigger immune-related inflammation. And this can really give you kind of a clearer picture of the foods you should really avoid. Well, there are things you can do in your diet that may modify or help with acne treatment, and there is. So your diet, may give you fresh breakouts or worsen existing ones. You'll need more than just dietary modification to achieve clear skin. The key to achieving this clear skin and preventing new breakouts is a combination of healthy diet and acne-friendly skincare and acne medication. So fortunately, some diets have shown a protective effect against acne. So some of these dietary recommendations that may actually help improve acne are: first, consuming more low glycemic foods such as whole grains, fresh fruit, raw vegetables, and nuts, instead of the high glycemic foods that we've already talked about, like the refined carbohydrates. Research has shown that the low glycemic diet may actually help improve your acne. In fact, there's published data that show that people on a low glycemic diet have significantly less acne than those on a regular diet. Now, this can be because the low glycemic diet prevents spikes in your blood sugar. Another thing to consider is to reduce your intake of the refined sugars, including table sugar, corn syrup, cane sugars, those types of things. You may also try eating more fresh fruits and vegetables, specifically eating at least these items at least 3 times a week. And then if you consume dairy products, you may choose to avoid milk, things like that, and pick yogurt and cheese over those other things. Obviously, eating less chocolate and avoiding sugary drinks like soda. And then if you incorporate fish into your diet, can also be beneficial in reducing acne and treatment of acne. So really, the bottom line is acne is a very common, in fact, the most common skin condition, and it's really caused from a variety of different factors. This really can make it challenging to find what the best treatment is for you. Various factors can trigger or worsen your acne, and those include the hormonal changes, stress, and diet. Research has found a link between certain foods and a higher risk of acne breakouts, but your overall dietary pattern will have a more significant impact on your skin health than eating or avoiding a particular food. So you may not have to totally avoid foods that have been linked to acne. Instead, you should consume them in moderation and in combination with other healthy and nutrient-rich foods. So helpful dietary modifications you can make include, like I said, eating low glycemic foods, reducing your sugar and dairy intake, specifically highly processed foods. And you can also keep a food diary or work with a specialist to really know what foods are best for your overall skin health. So as you continue your health and wellness journey, acne is one of those things that, while medically not really a big deal for the person suffering from acne, it can have significant impacts on them. So hopefully you'll find that this can help you some things you may want to do in changing your lifestyle that can help you prevent and reduce acne flare-ups. So I hope you remember that we're here to help you. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to reach out to us and see what we can do for you. Thank you.